Hello again, Steve here with a few words on what I'm going to call good deals can be had. This afternoon I had to deliver or return a tool to a rental store. It was one of those tow-behind diesel-powered generators that has a big huge light boom on it because we were pouring a huge amount of concrete yesterday and the workers were going to be on the site all night polishing the floor, and we had no power on the site, so I had to make sure that it was well lit. So I was returning this thing. I had to get it back by 5. And right next door to the rental store, there's an auction house, and it was just opening up for an evening auction. I didn't have much going on in the evening, so I just asked, when's the auction start? And it was like 20 minutes. So time to get a bidder's card and check it out. And it was one of these auctions that's just, boxes of Christmas Christmas decorations and Halloween decorations and somebody's old busted up bike, and there's like, all kinds of stuff, furniture and so on. I like to check these things out once in a while, but I'll tell you, everything, and there was a kitchen sink as well that went through there. It was just amazing. So I'm a bit of a junkie, I guess, for getting a deal. Every once in a while, something come along and I go like, what, that kind of price? Sure, I'll try it out even if I don't need it. But just as an idea, some of the things I got a 10-pound box of split peas for $4. I got 2 kilograms of honey for $6, which I thought was a good deal. I got a Da Vinci bike, which is a quality bike, actually very, very light mountain bike, $55. And when I rode it, I was just like, holy smokes, this thing runs like silk. Beautiful. But here's the real one that I got. I don't have a desk right now because I'm sort of on the move, but I want to settle into a desk again. I've got all my stuff on kind of a jacked up little coffee table, and it's kind of rickety. So there was this really nice desk there. I mean, it was office furniture, but it was older, so it wasn't that particle board crap. It was about an inch and a half. It's about an inch and a half of solid hardwood, like mahogany, not even laminated either. And same with the legs and the drawers and everything. And they were auctioning it, and they were like $1, $1. I'm like, what? That desk? Do we have $2? Do we have? So I put up my hand. $2. Do we have $3? $3? And nobody. Sold. $2. What's your number? $2 for the frickin' desk. And I had looked. There was several desks there, but there was another desk that was one of those old 1950s or 1940s, sort of almost like bird's eye oak or something. Old teacher's desk, beautiful. I used to have one of those a long time ago, and I had to give it away because they weigh like a ton, right? I wanted that one, but now I had this one. What am I supposed to do, right? So a few minutes later, they moved on to this, bird's eye oak table or desk with multiple drawers and like beautiful pedestal thing. And same thing again. Down like $1. $1. Do we have two? Do we have $2? Do we have two? So I put up my hand again. Well, what am I going to do with 2 desks? But hey, for $2, I could give one away, right? So, and then 3. Do we have 3? Do we have 3? Do we have 250? Do we have 250? Oh, sold. $2. So I got 2 desks, and both of them they're not veneer. They're old style wood, right? For count them, $4. So it was another example of how a good deal can be had. And auctions are kind of fun, so if you want to check it out. I mean, the thing is, usually you end by going home with things that you maybe wonder why you bought them. But I did pretty well on this one. The only other thing I bought was a DeWalt drill, cordless drill, because I do a lot of handyman work, and they're usually about $250. And this one was pretty much brand new, and I got it for like $105 or something, more than I wanted to pay at an auction. Nevertheless, I think what really stole the show were those 2 desks, each one for $2. And if I was to think what I would pay for something like that, if I was to really go out and look for one, I'd pay a couple $100 for sure. If I needed a desk, for a solid hardwood desk. But it is possible and to get one for a couple of dollars, because I just did it today. So how does this improve the quality of your life experience? Well, it's kind of fun, right? for one thing. Auctions, I find it's like everybody's got their fun thing. Some people like to go to hockey games. Some people like to go to card games or auto races or horse races or whatever they are. Holidays, jet skiing, whatever. I like to go to auctions once in a while, just check out what's going on. It's kind of an exciting. There's a guy yelling away, and he's almost singing and talking. It's like an old form of rapping, right? He's jamming away, and there's people putting up their cards and all this sort of thing, and it's kind of fun. And yeah, there's a few good deals to be had for sure. Usually stuff that I don't really need. I try to be a minimalist as much as possible, but if I need a desk and I can get one for $2, I figure what the hell, I'll go for it. And a Da Vinci bike for $55. Well, I'll just give it to somebody if I don't need it. But it was a nice bike anyway. It was a bit of a sleeper. I don't think anybody really recognized it as a Da Vinci. It didn't have any frills or colors on it or anything. It was just a very plain looking bike, but just wheels spin like crazy and brakes just bang. The shifters work beautifully smooth. It's an older one. It's not as modern. It doesn't have the shock on the back. It only has a shock on the front. Mountain bike, but very simple, plain. Seats in nice shape, no tears. I figured for $55, I can't go wrong. It's always good to have an extra bike hanging around. So when I have a friend over, when I go for a bike ride, got an extra bike. Or somebody in the family can ride it when their bike is down or something. So, but $2 for an oak desk. One day I'll have to show it to you. Pretty amazing. Anyways, great talking again. Steve here, and I'll talk again soon. Bye for now.